Um, I am Daphne Matziaraki. I am one of the two directors of our film, The Battle for Laikipia.
And I'm Peter Murimi, and I'm the co-director for The Battle for Laikipia.
Well, I'm curious. I'm really excited to see the film. Haven't seen it yet, but how did this story come about, and what made you think this should be a documentary? That's a big question.
Yeah. Well, the story was always there, but in 2017 there was a big drought that really brought on the surface the story, and we thought this was a great opportunity to really find the narrative arc and tell this story well.
Yes, that's fine. How long did the production take, and how long did the post-production take?
So we started shooting in 2017, and that was until for 5 years. And then after that, post-production was 2 years. And the reason was we had almost 300 hours of footage. So it took a long time to shift through that, but also to come up with a clear narrative arc. Yeah, that's what it took.
What were some of the challenges besides that enormous amount of footage? What challenges did you face as the film was being produced?
Uh, the thing with this film, it has different issues. One of the issues is historical land injustices out of colonialism. And then the other thing was climate change, of course, which was a catalyst and bringing these historical land injustices to the surface. So, and we're filming from two communities. There's this the Samburu, who are the indigenous tribes who are pastoralists, but also these settlers who are mostly white from British heritage. And to have the balance right was very tricky, like to get it right, and also to be fair, but also in a sense to do justice to the issue, we had to cover both sides well.
How did the project change over time? Was it what you expected as it went along? Did anything shift in a major way as you were making the film?
Well, it always happens this way. You know, we went through many different roads, and it was a very difficult film to direct and produce because of the other challenges, technical challenges. So yes, a lot changed over the years. But the core idea was always there. We really tried to stay true to this vision that we had, but to be open and to be able to adjust to these changes and to take them in, and stay true to the story and to our characters that we really. They really trusted us with their personal stories. So, yeah, changes were there, but we adjusted.
Well, I'm always curious when there's co-directors what the working relationship is like. Are there different elements that you bring to the table, or what's your collaboration like?
That's a really good question, because actually, if you ask me again, there's so much benefit in co-directing, because there's my values, who I want, and the baggage I have, but actually combining two people with the skills, with the talent, but also in a sense with what they could see is basically you're getting two for the price of one. And putting that together, so the film, I think, when you get to watch it, it's so rich because of the combination that Daphne and I brought together. So that's like two brains in one film, and I think that's fantastic.
And it was just such a difficult story to tell. It was so incredible to have one another to bounce off every day, navigate this story, talk it through, really get perspective. When you immerse in such a difficult, complex, nuanced story, and the point is to get bring the nuances on the surface and make a really good film, it's really important to have a partner to talk it through, especially when times get rough.
Yeah, again, I haven't seen it yet, but it does seem like it's a very complex film, and I can imagine that is quite challenging. Is this your first time at Sundance, and how are you finding it so far?
Yes, for me, it's my first time, and actually, it's amazing, especially for me who's from Kenya. Like, seeing the snow, it's very soothing. It's a new sight for me. But yeah, besides that, like, just so happy to be here. Really waiting to see what the audiences think of the work that we have done here.
The first time for me as well. Very excited, so happy to be here.
It's my first time also, so I'm in the same boat. But yeah, well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I'm so excited for the film, and I hope it really finds a big audience. So.
Thank you so much.
You.
Thank you guys.